Japan on your own when you landed. I don't know how it happened. You got me spinning round for you to tell you the truth. So you can say I didn't warn you. I'm bad, but I'm good. I'll be so good to you. Hey, yeah. Oh, I'm on a roll. Hey, yeah. Stay as she goes. I won't make this a touch and go. But don't wait for me to come home. I'm gonna break her down. She don't mind at all. She don't mind. Gonna break her down. She don't mind at all. She don't mind at all. At all. She don't mind. Came home from Japan on your own when you landed. Don't know how it happened. You got me spinning round for you to tell you the truth. So you can say I didn't warn you. I'm bad, but I'm good. I'll be so good to you. Hey, yeah. Gonna break her down. She don't mind at all. She don't mind. Gonna break her down. She don't mind at all. She don't mind. Came home from Japan. She don't mind. Came home from Japan.
Bruh.
Hey traders, welcome to episode 563 of the show. You could be doing anything on a Friday, but you're here, and I'm here about 30 minutes early, just, I don't know, based on a little bit of development in price action, which is cool, man. Always fun to go live with y'all when Bitcoin's doing things, good or bad, right? So, here we are, we just hit 8,600 chat. I mean, we did a static video today, second square up at that 886 at the PCZ of the bearish bat. So I guess time will tell if we will reverse our price action to the downside to at least hit a 38% retrace, 62% retrace, or completely invalidate, which, man, I don't know how this pattern will hold up if we sustain prices above 8,500, okay? Because look left, right? I mean, this is serious, man. That's a big deal. You breaking that is so important. And you staying above that is also of paramount importance. Okay, stay above 8,500 and you should probably rally in time to 9,000 again. 100% retrace for the harmonic is like 8,800, 8,830. So I don't think this pattern's really that invalid until we kind of exceed that. But again, man, just think about it like this. You get from the structure, the height, the highest high to the lowest low we know so far, right? This is probably only a 78% retrace. So not even that big a deal. But just really where, you know, XABCD is 88%. And the square up also very important. Okay, so that's it, man. That's all that's happened. Remember we talked about in the video, you broke this. I don't even know if we talked about it. I know we talked about it last night, maybe. Had to be today. You break it, then you back test it, and then you bullishly engulf. So a break hook can go off a critical horizontal line support at 83 or 8,400. Okay, that's great. Break hook and goes. Good confirmation. All right, bullish engulfing candle. Positive Momo building, but weakened. And also now getting overbought as crap. 78. Last time we were at 78 on the RSI was back May 14th. What was going on May 14th? Well, it just happened to be, you know, our 52-week highs at one time, right? That second rally, pumpage. So very good, man. Very, very good. Let me see what I can do here. Go with the same chart. The one that I was looking at in the stream. Hey, I don't think we even talked about it, but yesterday I didn't have one browser crash. Okay, here's Bitcoin on the daily. Okay, to all those naysayers talking about the head and shoulders, it's like, really, man? Well, here you go, dude. Just testament to what I've been saying. Bullish trend. Wasn't even that pretty anyway. I mean, look at the ups and downs, right? I mean, is that really it? Is that the collar, or is this the collar, right? Because you had two different peaks here. Anyway, so it's kind of scuffed, but really scuffed now. Almost like completely invalidated. And that's good, man. That's what we discussed. So on a daily time scale, the next target is really, I don't know why we wouldn't at this point hit 8740. All right, daily time scale stuff. The reason why we wouldn't is maybe the XABCD stuff. All right. That's it, man. I mean, you've done it. You've done it, man. Look, you know what I'm talking about? It's like X, A, B, C, D, right? So it's even on the daily, you can see the XABCD stuff. So who cares if you pull back a little bit? I mean, look, go run up. I don't care. Invalidate it, and then sell off, and then back test 8,500 again with some consolidation, and then round to the upside. We're still showing negative momentum. I mean, like, we're not overbought, right? So there is like definitely a chance that, man, you're about looking at, you start getting into that positive momentum territory, right? Near 52-week highs. Not being overbought on the daily makes you really think, man, holy crap, we could break 8,900. We could be real Vegetas, not 10-second Vegetas like last time, right? It's over 9. Couldn't even say it. It's over 9. And then it was down, right? So let's get over 9,000, and then we can pull out all those Vegeta memes and be kings, all right, together. Showing tons of strength on a Friday, man. Very good. Very, very good. And again, very happy to be able to cover it with you live on Friday, man. It's awesome. Thanks to the 432 people here. You know, I mean, if this doesn't get you kind of amped or jacked or whatever, I don't know what else will, man. I mean, I guess breaking 9,000 would probably make you go Kaioken or something. All right. Altcoin's not really following at all, man. No, none of them. I mean, Ethereum's up a little bit, so maybe Ethereum's kind of the one doing that. Oh, crap. So let me change the lighting setting on my... I haven't set this up. Go back to rainbow. Okay, we're good. Okay. Here's Ethereum Connect. Remember the daily? And you're like, oh, Head and Shoulders. Well, this one, you know, this one is clearly a little bit more visible, I guess. But look, you're beginning to bullish. Look, you broke above the 20-day moving average. And you kind of like back tested it, held it right there. And look, you're bullish. You're trying to bullishly engulf right now, which is very interesting. But again, look, there's that candle high close right here on the daily that you have not broken. Like Bitcoin broke those old levels, right? But not Ethereum, not yet. 264.32 is that number to break. We set up some sort of... But I mean, then there's the wicks, right? God. And those wicks make me feel like, you know, Head and Shoulders, nah. More like a rectangle. More like some sort of rectangle, dude. Okay, so, you know, you just got the resistance points, resistance, and then you got a wick up here. I mean, you don't even have to use that. It's just a couple touch points, right? 1, 2. So, that makes you feel better. I mean, there you go, dude. I mean, it's just, to me, it looks like impulse up and sideways consolidation. And we know how it works, right? If you break to the upside and measure move, not difficult. We did it yesterday. It's like, and we'll go from the candle close and wicks there to this cluster area. It's just simple, man. Simple TA, man. 330, 315. Okay, I guess my measure was a little bit bigger last night. Wait, don't quote me on that. Oh, it feels so good. You heard my measured move was bigger last night. Oh yeah, dude. Okay. So that's really it. And I mean, I think like what I did was like that. I didn't have this here. And then really just made the measure move like this. But either way, like if you go conservative, who cares? Not a big deal. Right, like that.
Hello Mitch, need help. What's best? Keep 50% of portfolio BTC or 100% BTC. Got in Qtum and Tron Lovish's other 50%. What's the long run alternative?
You got Quantum. I don't know about Quantum, man. I wouldn't touch that crap, dude. Those people are weird. Those are like sketchy developers and project leader. I wouldn't touch that crap, but that's me. I'm not telling you what to do at all. Tron Low, which is the other 50%. I mean, it's crypto, dude. So as long as like, you know, whatever you do in your crypto portfolio, as long as it's like only between 5 to 7% of your overall portfolio, have at it, Hoss, man. Do you think? Like, one can just do whatever they want. But I'm just saying, like, exposing your overall portfolio to crypto more than like 7%, I think could be maybe reckless because this market's so speculative and unregulated. All right, it's very, I mean, it's just more, it's higher risk, right? So that's just kind of my mantra since I've entered this market is just 5 to 7% of your overall portfolio, and whatever you do within it. I mean, sure, yeah, you want to avert away from risk, and so you do that by further diversifying or holding a bunch of cash and then just trading. Or if you, but the thing is, the trend's so bullish, man. Like, hopefully you've been holding long in this market since our entry on the Garley, man. So I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what 100% is to you. So I think it's good, like in a bull trend, everyone, if they can, like own a Bitcoin, but like only if you got in like way earlier. Now it's like that the price is so high now. 8,600 on Bitcoin is very high. Okay, so maybe if you got in at like 4,000 or 3,300 or maybe even 5,000, 6,000, whatever, that's good. But man, you're starting to start paying premiums. You're getting at these PCZ areas. I know it could go up to 10,000 and stuff, but just think about the reward involved is not as great at all as it used to be. And after so much buying, such a good run, we could get a pullback. Look, one thing is certain, we have not yet made higher highs than our previous highs. So that is something that we really need to keep our eye on, right? Eventually, when this finishes up, we'd like to sell off, only make a common retrace or a shallow retrace, really preferably staying above 8,400 and then running again to test 9,000. So Tron, though, I mean, Tron's finally like coming to life a little bit. It's only taken the entire year of 2019 for it to happen. It finally hit its like 38% retrace. Thanks for the 5, man. Sorry, I've missed all the chat. So the BTC battering ram, Glenn, break it. Well, we did break this, which is so incredible. Like, to me, I think 8,500, when you break it and you are above it, man, that's like really bullish. As long as you stay above this little zone, these two yellow lines right here, I think you're in really good shape. I don't care if you pull back. Just don't fall below 8,400. So Maxwell, Beetle Guys, Jason, HMLSS, or Alex, right? ES Trading, Kang Logan, what's up, dudes? Austin Connect. Mitch Jones Connect, Kang Logan. What kind of content, dude? Who dat? What is it called? What It Do streams? Those are what those are called. So, middle of intelligent history. Yo, Mitch, big up. Love your streams, man. What do you say to these conspiracy theorists who say that I am Satoshi? We don't have those people aren't real. Okay. I'm not Satoshi, man. All right. And it's not like, I don't want to be president, man. I don't want to be the leader. It's like not like that. It's like I'm literally not him. So it can be discussed at mitchrayfaketips.com, Kappa, okay? Along with all of that. There's a lot of conspiracies in here, all right, about me. What's up, Triz Kit, Tom Meyer, True Stoner. Logo is free. Hello, Herbert, Mike Lerman, Orlando Rodriguez. Hi. Careful, guys, no FOMO. Yeah, I mean, like, normally FOMOing at an 88% pattern completion zone, 88% retrace, I mean, these are not the areas where people go long. This is literally like a spot where one could go short, but I'm not saying that would be the best idea because the trend is bullish and this is a bearish pattern, okay? And we've already discussed, if we exceed this price high enough, it would invalidate the pattern completely, and then we could start talking about high to low 1618 fib extensions way up here at like 9,800. Okay, so spam in the chat. James, it didn't work, dude. No pogs. Not enough pogs at all. All right. What's up, Vito? Eric Chan, hi. No, we rejected lower prices, Mr. Chan, right? I mean, the rejection happened. It was like bearish rejection earlier. So Spanish Chicken, DGen Poker, hi. What's up, Gordeski, man? Gordeski, sorry about your bet, man. I think you said you bet a lot on Golden State to win, and then Toronto won. So I felt for you, man. What's up, James S? Kelsey 4. What up, Matt Plunk? Good to see y'all, as always. Seriously. We're just hanging out watching Bitcoin. We just analyzed Ethereum, Remember, rectangling, not head and shouldering. But this is not out of the woods like Bitcoin. It just is really hard to think, or it's really difficult to see Ethereum having a huge head and shoulders pattern play out while Bitcoin invalidates its own potential for head and shoulders and then rallies up to much higher prices, right? in time. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you, hey, if the macro, which is macro in this situation is Bitcoin, if the macro is strong and more bullish, right? Ethereum is just, even it's in an uptrend. So you've got the single asset and the macro that are both bullish. It's just going to be tougher for this to potentially play out. But, you know, I was talking to Larley, you know, today, and it's like, hey, man, don't like, you know, head and shoulders, really. They do happen in bull trends. They signify a reversal, but it's like, yeah, for sure. But at this point on Bitcoin, it's probably done unless it turns out being some oblong scrub right shoulder. All right, so, yeah, man, rectangle. And, hey, good news, man. Good news. If we broke down, we got targets, man. But it seems more likely that up than down. The further we get into this consolidation, the more likely I feel like up than down. Okay. That is so strong. Tweezer double bottom bullish engulfing candle on the daily, one candle of indecision, and then bullishly engulfing and breaking back above the 20-day moving average. I mean, that's just strong price action, man. I don't care who you are. Okay. Yeah, so look at those, just engaging with chat. 86.10 right now, up around 5%, 4.5%, whatever. It's $400, man. Music's kind of loud. It might have been earlier, hopefully. Sound check. So, Mr. Pinsider. Hey, Julia. Mr. Elixir, dude. Did you, Pro Connect? Sorry, yeah, I think I saw that was before the stream started. I thought you were memeing, dude. Oh my god. Trash. Complete trash. Like, dumpster fire. He wants to look at Pro, man. You're like seeing the one coin to rule them all that has the most transactions of any asset or of any cryptocurrency that exists by far, right? And is the granddaddy of them all. And then you want to look at Pro to BTC. This trash, man. Like, who cares if it breaks to the upside? I mean, like, I wouldn't put my money, like, you work hard for your money. I think I work hard for my money too. I think, like, you know, putting your money into something like this is just kind of not a good idea. But again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, like, it's proppy to Bitcoin. It's like a Beanie Baby, dude, or a Pokemon, man. Like, what do you want me to do with the Wix? You mean try to plot this? I can try, man. Oh, do I use the Wix, man? Okay. Guess we can give it a shot, man. I don't even know, man. Probably not. Probably not even. It just low liquidity S coins like this, man, it just makes charting almost impossible. And it's probably not even accurate, right? It's like the same concept of volatility being the kryptonite of Fibonacci, where it's just like you don't know where to anchor from. And the other people around the world think they might know, but they don't know if they're right or wrong either, right? So everyone is just kind of off sync with these low liquidity S coins. All right, is someone even making this market? Okay. Oh, do I fib from here, the low to high, to get fib extensions? Probably not. Probably from the low to high here, but I don't know, right? So I don't even feel comfortable like analyzing this crap. Okay. So no offense, but maybe that'll like perspective, right? Maybe I shouldn't be dumpster diving for low liquidity S coins on Bittrex, you know, like whatever, dude. Sativa, Shiva, what's up? Yeah, right now it's the dead. The first song, the intro song, was like a brand new song by Tycho, but like I've been playing the instrumental version, but like they just came out with the official music video and it's got vocals in it and it's incredible. It's very good. I love it. And then they're coming out with their new album. Let me see. July 12th. So looking forward to that, man. I love Tycho, man. They're really good live too. Tron Connect update. Yeah, any news on the Golden Corral lunch? Joey, that's just weird. Okay, weird. Like trying to be so exact like that. It really like will hurt your credibility. Like just, you know, I mean, people learn in time, and I guess it doesn't matter like unless you're maybe a content creator, but you know, in a community, man, like if you keep like blurting out that things are going to be hitting this price by this time on this day, then people are going to just look at you like a joke because you're going to be wrong like a lot. So what's the point of even doing it? That's why I don't even do predictions, because it's like, I don't know, and I'm okay saying I don't know, right? So it's just so speculative, man. Just use the technical analysis to help you decide where we may or may not be going, and if we do break to the upside or downside, what are our targets going to be? Like, you just, that's what technical analysis is, not predicting the future at all. Probabilities. Any chance we gonna see 5,500 Bitcoin, JMR? I mean, like, completely speculative. I don't know. I mean, like, I really don't know. Of course, there's always a chance, man. And that would be down at, like, deep retrace levels, like, really deep retrace levels. So something would seriously have to go awry. And if the US dollar is weakening with this trade stuff, the trade tariff stuff, people will be looking for assets that kind of inverse the US dollar, which Bitcoin very well could be one of those assets, and this could be why we're running the upside. All right, but gold I think dumped today, and then the US dollar did recover some. So, but give it time, man. Give it time. Yeah, it had a big bounce today. But right off something, right off a critical support, right? This is your US dollar forming this huge upsloping consolidation, but we got a break. Really, this area, we've never been able to sustain above it. It goes way back to it. It's like a huge trend, a huge uptrend, but after a huge dump. So we've only retraced 62% away from that huge dump. All right, and this was back in December 2016. So this is areas where you reverse your price action for real.
Happy Friday, man. Will you chart us bucks real quick? Plaza, we love you. Mitch.
Thanks, Chris Irwin, for the threes, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, man, we can look at Starbucks Connect. Huh. Oh my god, man. Oh, you'll love it. It's freaking insane, dude. It's freaking insane. Okay, so when the US dollar declines, people will be looking for assets that, you know, are good against it, and emerging markets could be one of those assets, but emerging markets has been getting devastated. But, you know, emerging markets also, you know, I mean, gold or US dollar has also been doing extremely well since last year, over a year anyway, on this nice rally. So, okay, that's the US dollar. We're talking, and it's crazy how Bitcoin's going up and the US dollar's going up. When we see Bitcoin inverse correlate, right, today they're correlating together. Very weird. Okay, here's Starbucks. Here's the uptrend. You're in. You were like breaking it somehow. Hold on. This is the trippy part of the song. It's kind of like. I think we're good. Okay, Starbucks Connect. Beautiful uptrend. Right, and just being at the top like that is just extreme, man. Let's look at fib extensions. You're probably near 1618. High to low. No, you exceeded the 1618. Wow. So you've exceeded the 1618 and you're outside of the upsloping channel. Oh, let me. Is this right? Oh, just a little bit of the wicks. I think I did it on the daily. So, okay, it looks like you just broke it. I mean, high risk area, Chris, man. And look, high on price, higher high on price. What's going on, dude? You got it. Bearish divergence. But that's the that's the 4 hour. Okay, let's look at the daily real quick. Oh, we already have crazy amounts of divergence on the daily. See, it's like already there, man. So you broke this historical uptrend. And now you're at the top of this channel, this new velocity trend we're in. All right, diverging. High here. I mean, you know, you made a higher high, and now you're making higher highs on the daily than your previous high. Wow. So kind of converging a little bit. Pretty strong, man. Pretty strong, but you know where we are, right? You see where we are. So, I mean, like, hey, man, you break this and run on the upside, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it just... But you would say it's higher risk up here, and it would make sense to sell off at the top of a channel, right? Yeah. That's all I can tell you. And we haven't established a swing high, so I can't give you targets yet. But we'll say it was the top from the low to high. I mean, dude, it's very just minor fibs, low to high. Right? You're looking between like 78 and 80 for the golden zone. But again, we don't know. So best to just let this play out. All right. Starbucks. Binance, yeah, Binance is not, they're going to be like banning US citizens from their exchange, but hey, they're like coming out with a new one, right, aren't they? They're trying to. You're refinishing your hardwood floor, Greg? I bet you're saving stupid amounts of money doing that, man. Jeez, do it yourself much? It's awesome. Nice, Bradford, man. How's that PC running, dude? Alright, let's scroll through some chat. What's up, Christian? Hey, Joey, PG Beats. Chris Easton, hi. Here goes on my chat. I love it, man. Hey, Cisco Kid, Mr. Kobayashi, Peter Pan Morgan, Chris K, Gender Neutral Kang, BitMEX Trades, hi. Some could be Binance News or not. I mean, I don't know, man, about the probably not, but does it even matter? I mean, it's a 24/7 market and things happen. Speculative, right? And so it's like we don't really know. So when we don't really know why something broke to the upside exactly, we try to make sense of it, and then that gives us like false sense of security, right? So it's probably best not to do that. So Mr. Sid Vicious, oh, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Let's get a like spike going, dude, for the Bitcoin price action. Are you kidding me? What's up, David Schultz, sorry. Harmonics are just Fibonacci retraces and confluence and geometry and history repeating itself. That's what it's testament to. PCZ, man, it's so wonderful. I mean, we've had this plotted since right here, man. All right, we've had it plotted forever. I mean, since the beginning of like C. And now we made it. You checked out a Tony Robbins book on money, opened it, and found a $5 bill. Nice, dude. Was it a used book or was it new? Jan B, silver broke out of a falling wedge, man. It was beautiful. Probably pull back today. Yeah, double top. Oh, double top. That's not good, man. Not really, anyway. This is silver. We look at it from time to time. We looked at it yesterday. And again, like first target of a falling wedge breakouts, 50% retrace. Second target, 62% retrace. Didn't get there, man. Didn't get there. Again, like double topping hit at that 38% retrace. That's the beginning of the golden zone, right? Where you commonly reverse your price action. I hope you just pray on silver we can make a higher low than our previous low, and then we might be developing ourselves a nice ascending triangle. You see it like here and here, reaction highs, and then accumulation with the sell wall. Could be setting up for another run in time. So beautiful textbook wedge on silver connect, Jan. What's up, Dan Dizzle? Thanks, man. Love your support. Hey, Third Eye Trader. Black Plasma. 2 Kings. Well, Mr. Patriots. Anyway, going back to Bitcoin, whatever. It's silver, dude. So beautiful, man. Is that a joint? It's not, Kobayashi, man. It's not. we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. You want it to hit 8,900 to 9,600 and be stable there for a few days or a week, then run? Sure. I mean, just the fact that we're bullishly engulfing on the 4-hour. What are we doing on the daily? We're not engulfing, are we? I don't think we can engulf today. Because yesterday wasn't. Yeah, you can't bullishly engulf today. It's just a nice green candle. But 4-hour is engulfing. And it's a break you can go confirmation, which is amazing. I haven't done XRP yet. I don't think people care that much. Why? Hold on, I'm going to do XRP first. Like, still was like selling. Okay, so I guess it's okay, man. Do you think XRP, they're like, so Bitcoin's been doing just like lights out, rising wedge though, it's getting so high now, and XRP is doing this. What happens when Bitcoin sells off? Is XRP gonna just not respond to it there either? It probably will respond to it negatively. All right, but yeah, you're bullishly engulfing on XRP, and you're not making higher highs at all. I don't really know what pattern you have right here. I mean, whether you want to call it a wedge and you already broke out of the wedge, go for it, Haas. I'm just looking at it like X, A, B, C, D up here, but where's the buying pressure? There is none, man. Like, just no one is buying this crap. Sorry. Don't get mad at me that no one's buying the thing that you worship because you're obsessed with XRP. You know who you are. Okay, don't be mad. But I'm talking about it like that. It just is performing so terribly compared to everything else. Most things on this market. S coins that don't even have working products are performing better. A lot are better than XRP. But let's hate Ray because of that, right? It's my fault. Yay, low liquidity S coin connect. It kind of looks like a triangle of some sort, I guess. Alright, it's from your previous high to low. We've hit a, you know, whatever, dude. What is that, you know? Okay. You're at a 50% retrace now. And there's lots of resistance looking left, right? Lots of it. And that's why we've been broken. We're trying so hard to break it. We just can't right now. So, I mean, like, how do you even plot? Dude, the wicks are so freaking gnarly, man. It's just like, where do you even... Oh, do we do this, man? This? With what? This? Sure. Sure, dude. Price contraction to some degree. Gotcha, man. It'll make you feel better. You should be breaking out soon. But low liquidity S coins, I don't know if they're going to play ball. I don't know if they're just going to keep going sideways and invalidate the crap out of this pattern. I have no idea, man. Alright, I don't care about Dent coin. But anyway, I mean, impulse up, you would think the consolidation after the impulse would be favorable to the bulls because the impulse itself prevailing was uptrending. So impulse up, consolidate, and then you normally run again. I mean, I'm talking about in traditional markets with other assets, right? That's how it works. I don't know about Dent coin. I don't know if that's how it will work or how it's supposed to work on Denta coin or whatever this crap is. Okay. Yeah, man. Good luck. Good luck on your S coin. I'll just keep looking at Bitcoin.
Is that a joint?
Can you please look at XRP?
Yes. Anon, thank you for the 420. Is that a joint contribution? Much love, man. But here we are, man. I mean, not making higher highs at all, are we? You know, I mean, whatever the consolidation you want to call this, you can call it a triangle, you can call it a wedge, whatever. I don't really care. Okay, I'm waiting for it to run up to higher prices to hit 42.9 cents and see what happens at the downside resistance. We haven't done that. The good news is we broke the heart line, back tested the heart line. I guess we're breaking back through it. So, but dude, you're not even like you're below the 50 and 200 moving hours right now. Like, you're below very critical moving hours. You're trying to break it, but dude, what does Bitcoin have to do for XRP to get to these Bitcoin probably at this rate, dude, chat. Bitcoin have to go to $10,000 for XRP to maybe feel the effects of it indirectly and move up to 43 cents. That's how like bad XRP is performing right now compared to Bitcoin. Okay. Ooh, is there S-Coin tribalism going on, King Logan? Sorry, I'm reading chat now. Catching up. I mean, I've been doing things. I mean, okay, we're sitting on XRP.
Is that a joint?
Oh boy.
Love the content. Can you look at KCS/USDT, please?
It is not on TradingView, unfortunately. Crypto stacks. Look. Right. I typed it in, or I can show you, like, I can literally prove it. Look, KCS USDT or USD, like, neither show up. So if it's not on TradingView, I just can't do anything. No symbols match to your criteria on all. Like, so I cannot. If you found something you want that's on TradingView, I can analyze. Let's do it, man. All right. I mean, good. Like, look, XRP. As long as you stay in the uptrend, as long as you stay above 38.576 cents, as long as you stay above 36.8 cents, you're fine. You're still, I guess, in an uptrend. But mother of God, dude, like, you're in crypto for volatility. You could be in the stock market and have an asset like this, you know, just sitting in your portfolio, whatever. All right, Bitcoin's making another run right now, 86.57. Let's go back to it because it's actually doing something. Here it is, man. About to be hitting the highest high of the day. I think we just hit it. Oh. Wow, man. Chat, this is lit. 86.63. Right at that the high of the day. Where we were at just a few minutes ago, whatever, you know, before the stream started. Dude, I don't know why y'all think I don't like XRP. I don't really care about it. I don't like necessarily like have any emotional investment in XRP like most people. I don't know why, right? It's just an asset. That's all it is. And it's not an asset that does really much of anything. We get a few trade setups here and there, but for 2019, it's done absolutely nothing. For 6+ months, like, why would I care about an asset that doesn't do anything, right? On price action, really, unless it's one time. It ran up like 25-30% one time this year. That's all it did. And now we're making the highest highs of the day. Of the week. Very good. Let's go. All right. Let's look for 87.50. That's your next real overhead resistance. Don't know at this point. I don't know why we would not go to 87.50. So keep going, man. Invalidate the pattern. Do it, man. Fulfill the destiny of being in a bull trend with a bearish pattern. Kill it. Destroy this pattern. Invalidate it. But it was a good scope and good guys on where we could be going next. That sure as heck is true, isn't it? That's right, Super Channel, awesome time. Exactly. Okay, if you believe in it long term, then stop requesting it, right? Because why do you care about the TA? Why do you care about what it's doing on the charts if you're just investing in XRP long term, right? Sorry, man, I got started early and really wasn't not that very prepared for the stream. Okay, I've been out like all day doing things, running errands and all that, so. Bitcoin Connect channel? Yeah, dude, all in. I mean, it kind of is a Bitcoin channel, I guess. It's like a crypto channel. It's crypto-centric because people love crypto, but it's really a TA channel. Thanks, Loco is free, man. I don't know about that, dude. That's a big statement, but I don't know, man. Didn't think you'd see the monthly candle turn green. Yeah, well, you got another 2 weeks, Kirk, so anything can happen, right? So, Mr. Gonzalez, dude. Yes, it has, TT. Me doing things, Lee? Not really. Just Bitcoin, man. 88 or 86.64, man. Let's go. Friday. Weekend Warrior Edition, I guess, is here. We are all the Weekend Warriors up over 5% now.
Thanks for convincing me to sell those GME puts the other day. Can you look at Tivo? My next victim. Thanks for all your insight.
Michael R, thanks for the 690, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, GameStop, dude. Why even? It's like Dent Coin, or whatever the other crap is. I don't know, like a lot of crap. Wow, man. Wow, what a downtrend. Beautiful downtrend, man. Oh, are we getting a fib extension going on? I don't think we're at it even close yet.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
XRP remained some of the graffiti on the roof of Chernobyl. So much for noting battle down.
Oh my god, man. 15,000 Roken! 589 Rokens Kappa. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 360. Comrade. So with this one, dude, pretty well established downtrend. My god. Which way are we gonna anchor though? That's the question. Can't anchor like that, I don't think, man. It's very bad. There's only one way to anchor now. Straight up. You can't anchor from the top side. I don't think anyway. If you anchor from the bottom side, this is what we got going on. Just a mega downtrend. 1 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top. Like, so 4 total touch points with you know, lots of 75% trend line resistance, heart line resistance, 25 support, 25 support, 25 support. All right, and so 25 support, and then you broke it. Well, look what happened when you broke it, man. You dumped, man. You dumped down, and you're at. Probably not all-time lows, are you? No, not yet. Okay, 1998. You haven't seen prices on TiVo Corporation since 1998. Good God, it's worse than GameStop because it was at 2003 lows. Now we're at 98 lows. Wow. Miserable, miserable asset, man. And I mean, fib extension wise, right? You can do the shorter term fib extensions, but at this point, I think you've exceeded. You're probably at the 1618, maybe low to high. Yeah, you're like exceeding it. Candle close to candle close. Dude, that's so bad. So freaking bad, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's just terrible. And the trend you have, right? It's just, you're like falling out of the major trend you were in. Okay, so I think this is even off a little bit. A touch point. Yeah, you're like out of it, man. So it's just one of those things where it's like, what do you want to do with it? You know, it's so beaten down that it could be high risk for a short or something. But then it's like, it's so bearish that why would you want to take a long position on it, right? It's just like, why even do anything with it, right? Besides look at it, make fun of it, I guess, right? It's definitely a dying asset. I mean, broke critical supports. I mean, look, a low from 2015, 2008, 2002, right? You just broke all those. Very bad trouble for this scrub. Okay, thanks for the 690. Catch up on some chat. All right, 86.67. But we got as high as we hit 8,700, man. That's pretty awesome, dude. Very good. I don't even know who that is, Johnny. Computer's running fine. I haven't had a browser crash yet. They might have fixed the problem. I did report it. Tweezer double bottom on Bitcoin weekly? I don't know, man. Okay, kinda, a little bit. You know, it'd be great closing the week above 87.50. Then it'd be a bullish engulfing candle, chat. This is the weekly. Wow, what kind of freaking recovery, right? Closing above 87.50, bullish engulfing on a weekly is so strong. I mean, that's like signifying the market we are rejecting much lower prices. So much strength. Okay, and the thing is, you're almost overbought, but you're not overbought. So on a weekly time scale, you could, oh my god, man. Here's what's interesting on the weekly, okay? So the real overhead resistance on this time scale, the very, very significant time scale, is 84.76. We have surpassed that. So closing above that, stupendous, man. All right, closing above 84.76, that weekly high, so good. It's so freaking good. All right, so all you have to do now is just really break the areas you had before with the doji and the big bearish engulfing candle. Engulf this bearish engulfing candle and then rise to the next level, the next overhead resistance on the weekly, which is 96.08, which doesn't seem weird at all. Look how much positive momentum we have still. It's so good. Come on, baby. Let's do this thing. So weekly, man. Illuminating. 9,000 tonight, Dookie? I don't know, man. Are traders going to be trading Bitcoin, adding to the positions, or, you know, are they going to go out and get drunk? I guess it's going to be Saturday morning for Asia while we're experiencing Friday night, so it just depends what they want to do.
Can we take a look at Etc/USD? Another spike up to $15 would be nice.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I was like looking at it. Keenan Ray, what's up, dude? Thanks for the 10. I like your last name, man. Are you my brother, man? I think you might be my brother, man. Let's see here, man. Going back to the drawing board on this, I can't remember the channel we had. All right, this is a Ethereum Classic USD. It was like 1 and 2, and then you had like a false breakout. But then after you have that little false breakout, you then adjust. It's like this. Multi-touches on the bottom. One, oh, then touches, look, 3. Oh my god. 1 and 2 and 3, and then 4 now. 75% touch. Not bad. 25 resistance, 25 resistance. Heartline support. That's pretty good, man. Pretty good uptrend on Ethereum Classic. And so, like, let's go to the daily. Dang it, hold on. Okay, on the daily. Where's your real discernible swing high? I know this is like the one we were using even on Bitcoin before, but the real discernible swing high, man, is like up here. Like I see this one. I see this one as well. And so going from that high point to low point, we haven't even hit a 38% retrace. So the golden zone from that discernible daily swing high, and it's the wick, so I don't even know, man, but like golden zone is going to be between 38% and 60%, so between $10.18 and $14.39. That's really where you're looking to see some price action reversal. So maybe we hit it soon and then we sell off at the bottom and then we rally, hit it, break it, then run up the next one, next target, 12.28, 50% retrace. I mean, that's where you're gonna start experiencing more resistance, but I think you got some decent resistance at the 382, right? A lot of it. Yeah, a lot of resistance. So I think $10.18 seems very reasonable of a target for Ethereum Classic in time on a daily time scale, right? So, yeah, man. 15 bucks, that's going to be a lot tougher because $15 is above a 62% retrace from a very discernible swing high. So maybe for $14.39 in time to hit the golden retrace, but let's just keep our eyes on $10.18 first as the first target, okay? That's it, bro. Thank you, dude, Keenan, for the 10. Okay. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, like spike.
Is that a joy?
Apologies if you've done it already, but can we look at XLM?
Sure. Oh yeah, man, this one. It's hanging on, man. It's freaking hanging on. But you know, I mean, oh, is this inverse head and shoulders, man? Nah, dude, it's more like descending triangle, man. Right, you got buy wall, and then you got distribution going on. So, hey, we've seen descending triangles break to the upside before. But I don't know, man. It's just crappy. Alright, you see it? I know you do, man. No. Thank you again for the 420 of the man. Dang it, dude, I can't get this perfect. There we go. Okay. That's what it looks like to me. Descending triangle after an impulse, and we're making a higher low right now and breaking the upside only because of Bitcoin. Right? This is only because of Bitcoin. XLM didn't do anything. XLM is, you know, I guess it's like XRP in a way, and this price action's been pretty meh. So breaking it though, hey, you break it to the upsides.
Mitch, please, anything bullish about Theta and BQX/BTC? Need to sell it to buy back BTC. PS, remember Viking Helmet grocery shop guy. See you at 10k.
Oh yeah, we need to, if we hit 10k, I will go back. I don't know if I'll go as a Viking, but I'll go back and talk to him. Maybe I'll do it live. I don't know. Maybe. I might. I don't know. We'll look at these S coins, dude. There's a lot of S coins, man. Oh no, dude. Not. It's gross. Dude. Oh my god. Just give me a sec. Mother of God, let me just clean this up. Nah, man, I don't really see anything good about this. Not really, dude. It just broke up sloping resistance. Well, up sloping support, excuse me. Almost looks like a flag. Theta connect, dude. Alright. I mean, I see a high here on the 4-hour, but it's definitely not going to be on the daily, right? You're not going to see that on the daily. No way. Yeah, yeah, you can't even tell. I mean, maybe you can tell. This is a clear, discernible daily swing high. Alright. But really from your minor swing high, either way, high to low, before you started dumping, look what you did. You hit a 50% retrace right around there, and then you dumped, right? You're selling off hard. So... oh, God, dude, it's just like... I think about the stock market, and I think about these assets that are doing so well, like AMD, my God, man. Just Shopify, Beyond Meat, these things that are just doing so well. And then, like, there are people out there that are looking at these assets. It's like, why are you looking at this asset? Did someone sell you something? I'm just wondering, do a lot of people, like, that are getting tribal with these coins, and I'm not saying you are, but... is it just because you think the project's cool and you think it might do well in the future or something, and so you're like got in on it? I mean, I'm just want to know, like, hey man, Theta's not even like on my scanner. Like, I don't even scan some of these S coins that y'all like request. So, just wondering the thought process behind it. Like, okay, so you're low to high. We have retraced over 50% of the way. We've fallen below the 200, the 20, and the 50 moving average, okay? So soon, this price action stays consistent. We'll get a death cross and all that. 1427, we'll see what we can do. But, I mean, yes, you're oversold, so the only reason you might retrace to the upside is only to get out of oversold territory. Almost certainly only to get oversold again. Look at the negative momentum involved here. It's so bad. Guess what you did when you topped out? You made a major swing high that is much, much lower than your previous high and previous high before it. So definitely downtrend stuff going on for Theta. But hey, man, you want to get in on it, go for it. Do your thing, man. It sounds like you're already in on it. Wow. I mean, how do you even... Okay, all of 2018, it suffers, and then it goes sideways from like August all the way to January, and then like it recovers, but who cares, right? You like everything else did, it recovered too. Now, this went insane, but look what happened. It returned all the way back down. It actually made lower lows than where it started in January, the run. Wow, man. I don't know, man. Maybe make a higher low, we might develop some pattern or something. As it stands now, it's just trash, man. Sorry. It's hard to be so critical, man, about these S coins, but I don't know. I come from like traditional market, and so like revenue, like earnings, you know, all that stuff's very important to me. And so that's the way I look at this market, like kind of different than people that maybe didn't participate in traditional markets and are just in crypto because the hype that they saw, like in, you know, the last great FOMO, and now you're here, right? So Nico Chan already looked at Starbucks on the stream, so you can rewind. It's like near the beginning of the stream. So they do 3 more subs till 12,100. Let's do it, man. Only 3. Chat, we can do this. All 820 people here. It's an army. We have a freaking army here. Technology always ends in total destruction. Wow. Brian, I don't know if that's exactly true. Otherwise, we'd already all be gone now. Superman shield them. Which one? Theta? Starts reading chat, man. Yeah, we've already looked at BNB to BTC. Not in the stream, but yes, diamond. Yeah, it looks like a diamond. Chris K, yes. It's an influence and wanting to fit in. Identify with something, no intelligence involved whatsoever. We're talking about like I'm picking these S coins and like being like devoted to them and like actually like monitoring them and looking at them. It's just like, dude, it's Theta coin. He went into a casino coin because people love gambling and they want to do it in for the regulated casinos where they gamble. Like, Rabbar, man.
Lord Brew, my attitude is all coins are S coins. I just trade them and respect the TA.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rob Barman, for the 20. I mean, look, dude, you can believe in blockchain and then also believe most of these S coins won't exist in time, right? Blockchain's here to stay. Most of these S coins are not. Most of the S coins that a lot of people talk about won't exist in years to come. All right, so. And really, I mean, like, looking at those S coins like that are so illiquid and trash, like, no one even, like, there's like not even a market maker on them because it's just no one's painting the picture. No one's painting these patterns anymore. Like a lot of these assets were created when there was, you know, over $500 billion of market cap in crypto. And we don't even have close to that yet. I mean, we're working on it, but still we're like, what, not even 300 billion? And this market hit over 800 billion at one point. There's just not enough money to go around. So why even get in these illiquid S coins when you could trade the assets that have way more liquidity, so they're much less susceptible to being manipulated. All right. Anyway, if you broke out bearishly on this, measure moves like 10 cents. Measurement of the upsides, 13.7 cents. All right, so you're in a range. You're stuck in a range on XLM, and you're developing a descending triangle, man. Okay. Big one's doing not much right now. Not since we started the stream, anyway. I mean, it ran up and hit the highest high. Ran all the way up to 8,700 before pulling back. Now we're at 8,645. So, no big deal, man. Yes, I did, Ernesto. Sucks. It really sucks, but I also like heard that they're going to create an exchange for U.S. citizens, too. So they're going to try to make it right. The alternative coins, Bobby? I haven't heard someone say alternative coins, like, ever, I don't think. So weird. Because everyone calls it just altcoin or S-coin. What's it going to take for them to turn green? Buying pressure? People are going to have to literally buy those assets. People are buying Bitcoin right now, not those alts. And see if we can see that on the chart. Is it signified on the chart? Yes, it is. Chat, this is why. This right here is why altcoins aren't doing anything right now. This is Bitcoin dominance. Remember, we looked at it yesterday. We had done nothing, and look at this, man. All right, we shot up, 1.3, 1.4% dominance. All right, that's a pretty big move right there. So that will answer your question why these altcoins are doing nothing, because the dominance, man. Money moving out of alts, going into, and I don't really know what the market cap was yesterday. It's like 270 billion right now. So I'm not sure what the market cap was yesterday or anything, but you can kind of like add those variables together, right? Looking at Bitcoin dominance, looking at the market cap, and then looking at the prices correlate. And that's kind of how you analyze like what's happening. It's like new money coming in, and I'm just saying money that was on the sidelines. Is it coming into the market and only going into Bitcoin, or are people literally pulling out of altcoins and putting that same money that was still in crypto into Bitcoin, right? That's the question. I think we could get an answer if we knew what the market cap was yesterday, and the past few days anyway. Did I show you? Yes. Big Poppy upside. Oh my god. Is Bitcoin oversold, David Schultz? No, it is not oversold. It is overbought on the 4-hour. So that was answering Bobby Williams. It was really just honing in on what Bobby Williams said. I guess you asked a question, so I guess I answered it. Whatever. It's alright. I guess I'm really behind. Dang. Oh, thanks, Darren Golder for the €199 super chat. Mr. J the Snake coming in from Denmark, I guess that you're meaning, you say? Sure thing, Maha Freedom, you know how I do it, man. Always. Always, man. But, man, Rob R, thanks for coming in. Good to see you again, dude. Been a minute. What's up, Win 10 Chung Chiang? Hello, man. Welcome. Thanks for the sub, dude. We're just watching Bitcoin right now. We've looked at other assets today, but trying to stay focused on Bitcoin a little bit just because of the developments. The breaker can go off the old overhead resistance used as support. The bullish engulfing candle. Very nice, man. And now the weekly is just a couple $100 away from bullishly engulfing, which that would be unreal if we had a huge bearish engulfing rejection candle right to the downside, and then we in turn rejected that bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. So strong, like head fake galore stuff. I'm just talking about, whoops, that's the monthly. Weekly. That's what I'm talking about, chat. And we looked at it a minute ago. So it's like, impulse up, indecision, long-legged doji, whatever, big bearish engulfing candle, and now maybe tweezer bottom, bullish engulfing in. Excuse me. Oh my god, man. down here. But remember, I was discussing on the weekly how we've already broken overhead resistance, like on the candle high close and the wick. And so on the weekly, there is no overhead resistance again until 9600. Okay, so on this time scale, there's no resistance until here, which is crazy, man. We'd be able to like spam Vegeta screaming memes the whole stream, man. 24-hour stream of Vegeta screaming is over 9,000. All right, something like that. Ice cream party, whatever you want to do, man. So my fellas 2 times. B&B money going to Bitcoin. Yeah, I guess so, dude. I mean, dude, when you're gonna lock out the United States, like market participants from your exchange, I mean that can't be good. Like for the exchange's asset, right? Like BNB. Now maybe it'll be okay, but and you know, we know that most volumes traded in South Korea anyway for crypto, so it maybe doesn't matter. But I would still think it means something, and it's not gonna be relatively positive in the short term for Binance. What's up, Randy Patterson? Win, man. We've already looked at Ethereum, but if you want me to, I guess I can look at it since you're a new sub. Do it for you, man. Hey, first impressions, right? Mr. Win's gonna love me, Capo. Mr. Win! Here it is, dude. This is for you, alright? So there are thoughts. This is just reiteration of the analysis I've given a multitude of times now. There is the thought process that, oh my god, man, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, but to me looks way more like a rectangle, a bullish rectangle after an impulse. So sideways consolidation after the impulse up, and we're in a crazy nice uptrend as it stands now. And you're only rejecting higher prices because there's some resistance left. But if you can ever break these areas, man, 300, I mean, there's a candle high close at 317, very, very, I mean, look, very little resistance on the way up. Though you do have a little bit here. After you would break that 300 area, there'd be no overhead resistance until like 470, 480, man. And then the top would be like $500. So yeah, upside potential is still there if Bitcoin decides it does not want to crap out and it does want to run to 9,000 and close the weekly. Look, if we close the weekly again on Bitcoin above 8,800, we will be bullishly engulfing, and that is very, very strong, chat. Okay. It was like a head fake to the downside on that huge red candle. So anyway, we could consider it a rectangle or whatever. You know, measure move could yield you 330 or 176 if you broke out bearishly. It's beautiful. You have targets on both sides. Both sides, man. Cool. So there you go, Mr. Win. That's what you do. Not looking too bad. But, you know, and you're beginning to right now on the daily bullishly engulf. So that bullish engulfing candle, if it can sustain prices here, I mean, you'd like to break to a little bit higher. I mean, because, dude, anything can happen in the last, 30 minutes of a daily time scale. We know that. We've seen it all the time. That's why I like streaming around this time, because we get to see the daily close together while live. And there have been often times where we see volatility in the last 30 minutes of the day and the first 30 minutes of the new day. Okay, so here you go, Mr. Win. BNB got wrecked, as it should, man. Dude, that kind of stuff, man, very bad. Can you measure the next target? It's 9,600, Canal. 9,600 is the next target on Bitcoin if we bullishly engulf on the weekly. I mean, that's it. It's the next overhead resistance. There's nothing until there. Paco, chug a beer. I'm okay right now, man. So Jordan Breeze, y'all know how you can make me chug a beer. You can make me wear a Viking hat. So like, it's funny y'all are telling me to do it, but it's like y'all can make it happen. Someone just knocked out the Chernobyl emoji ball. That's uncalled for, Capo. All right, thank you, dude, for the super chat. What was that? Jordan Breeze, thank you, dude. Sure, I guess we can look at VeChain to BTC. Sorry, man. And there you have it, dude. That's why triangle, right? That's why we changed the analysis from a potential double bottom. When we made this lower high, it changed everything. So you made the lower high in your previous high, and then you just couldn't summon the demand, and look what's happened. You're just dumping like a scrub. 83 sats right back down to the May 27th level. Very bad, man. All right. So, hey, measure move works both ways. So easy enough. Boom. From the breakout. There you go, man. Measure move, 63 sats. Have fun. That bodes very, very poorly for VeChain and many other Bitcoin pairs. Ice Age. It is a BTC pair Ice Age chat. All-time lows, getting very, very close to those all-time lows at 80 sats. All right, another way, if we ever did break 81 sats, so we're at a support, we got one more at 80. If we break that bearishly, very easy to get targets to the downside. It's just, there's another way to do it, right? You don't have to rely solely on the measured principle for your targets. Fibonacci, right? Get your Fib retrace out. Go from your major low of the structure to the high point, and there you go. 72 sats is the first target. If we broke 80 sats, and then after that 68, and then the golden mean ratio is 62 sats. Very bad. Very, very bad. Got him as man.
Is that a joint?
Let's go. Hype in the chat. Kyle, man, thanks so much for joining Patreon, dude. Thanks. Because people like you, I'm able to come back multiple times a day and analyze these markets, analyze these coins, these assets that you so covet to see, man. All right, unfortunate. Hey, remember, bullish breakouts, bullish stuff in bearish trends. What happens? Not as reliable, not as strong, more susceptible to being wrong. Okay. So we're at an 88.6% retrace. 84, right at it. Huge spike in negative Momo. We haven't been this oversold. Oh my God. Haven't been this oversold on VeChain since November 19th. What was happening November 19th? We were near the lowest lows ever at the time, right? We were about to be touching that all-time low wick. So have fun with your BTC pairs, man. And dude, the trend on all the BTC pairs is not bullish. It's bearish. All the US dollar tether pairs is bullish. So if you're wanting to go long, it's not the market for you to be going long on BTC pairs. It's just, you can try, but again, it's not as probable that these patterns would play out because the trend's not your friend. Trend is definitely your friend on Bitcoin on the US dollar pairs. You know that. Market cap without Bitcoin has risen with this rally. Do you mean? I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. Thank you for the 2, Mr. Ether. Sorry, the small contributions like that, like they don't pop up, and if I'm like analyzing something on their screen, I'll just won't see it. So sorry. Willie might do his big jump scene. White man can't jump or something, dude. Canal, thanks for the $5.13. Super chat. What is that? What currency did you tip me in? Interesting. Thank you, dude. Is that rupees? Rupees? R? What's up, Jarrell? Any recommendation for what? Sorry, I just lost all my chat. You have to understand, there's no way for me to like fix this problem where if I'm reading chat, it will literally just stop me in my tracks and go immediately to the bottom. And I have to scroll back up to find where I was at when I'm in the middle of questions and stuff. So, Clayton, thanks, man, for the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it. Cup with handle? Cup with handle on BTC, man? No. I don't think so. Why does your super chat get passed up half the time? Because when you're tipping the small amounts, and I'm analyzing, I told you, it's harder for me to see them because they don't show up. Holy crap. Bet looks like it's dead. To the BTC pair, yeah. But US dollar pair, different, Graham, right? It's much different. Bitcoin 86.73, let's go back to it. Trying to push again. A lot of strength, man. Hour and 13 minutes left on this 4-hour candle, on this daily candle. Usama, you just moved $4,000 from XRP to BTC. Let you know if that was a good idea. Ever like going long at an 88% retrace, I don't think it's ever a good idea. Okay, you have missed the entirety of the run. It started with bullish convergence with a bullish pin bar reversal.
If you look at total and total 2 in TradingView, it shows you market cap within the other without BTC. Both of them have risen in this rally, meaning this is all new money. Love your work.
Thanks, Mr. Ether. Sorry again, dude. Oh, yeah, we have it. Oh.
Hey, Mitch.
We'll look
thanks
at it.
for doing your thing. I'm thinking of going long on ZRX with a break above April resistance at 0.3770. Or would you wait for a break above the left end of the descending triangle?
Which pair? Talking about US dollar, BTC? Let me know, Robert. Sorry, it's tough, man. I mean, you might be talking about USD. I just don't know. Dude, you know, it's like countless times of... Dude, Bitcoin's moving, getting closer to the session highs. I just will do an asset, then I'll see the person who contributed and be like, oh, sorry, this. And I'm like, dang. So I try to wait a little bit for confirmation. So just let me know in chat. I'll get it to you, man. And then total, yes, total, it's going up, yeah. Total market cap's going up. Total 2, that's a good point. I don't really look at that much. Yeah. Yeah, total 2 though looks like Bitcoin, doesn't it? Right? I mean, like the right shoulder's higher. You know, it's like invalid, but you see it. Look where you are. You're at all this over resistance, man. Breaking that. If you break this stuff for real, I mean, you know, candle low close, you know, 117 billion or something. That's on total 2. It's not total. So. Yeah, today though, I don't think so, man. Right? Today, total 2 did not really go up at all. It actually has done nothing today, and that's what I'm talking about. Today it's done nothing. So, but then we get a total with Bitcoin. What? Oh, sorry, that's not a total transport. What the? Oh, dude, it's crypto, man. It's all the S coins, the low liquidity S coins together, man. Capo. See, total, a little bit greener, right? A little bit stronger of a candle on the daily. So to say that it's new money, let's see here. It's new money, but it's not going into S coins per se, right? Because you're just literally you're very close to your open, and Bitcoin is not that way at all, right? Bitcoin's not close to its open price, is it? No. It's a daily open price. What was like down here somewhere? 8,200. Bound by Hatred. Thanks, dude, for the super chat, man. Oops. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Lose all my chat. So we'll see. Going long on ZRX. Oh, okay. Okay, it has to be to the US dollar because you're doing. Thank you for. Wait. 37.70. I'm about to do investigation. Okay, it looks like, yes, you're talking about the US dollar. All right. We're cool, man. Dang, man. This one's interesting. This one definitely looks like it's reversing its price action. Yes. ZRX in time. Yes. But my God, come on, dude. Let's, let me see if I can find another chart with more data. Yeah, I found one. Nice. Give me a sec. Okay, man. Found one. So, my freedom.
I know it's an S coin, but Sophia Connect coin is my baby. You mentioned a while back a potential shark pattern if we were to go lower. How low nobody knows, but can you school me on what I'm looking at, please? Aussie Connect.
Sure, yeah, thank you for the 10. I really appreciate that, Maha Freedom. We'll look at it. Gotta look at ZRX first. Alright, so definite inverse head and shoulder stuff, right? I mean, like, clear as day. Man. So annoying. Hold on. Neckline. Perfect. I mean, this is a beautiful pattern. Mother of God. Mother of God. It's so pretty. High to low. Here we go, man. If we were to ever recover and just make a common retrace, 55 cents to 75 cents. Pattern, breakout, measure move. If it shall come to pass, demeasured movement. Wherever, if it happened, would yield you up to 57 cents, dude. Dude, ZRX, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Don't forget about it. Write it in your journal, your diary. Dear diary, ZRX might be king soon. Okay? That's literally it. I wish there's more to talk about. So you were saying April resistance 37 cents. Yep, that's what we're talking. No, this is 39 cents. So I think this is way more important. I mean, sure, you got to break the 37 cents you're talking about, sure, dude. But just zooming out, you see like it 40 cents roughly is the extremely important resistance. Who cares about breaking 38 cents if you just run up and fail at 40, right? So wait above. Yeah. So you think this is a descending triangle? Oh, you're doing something like this. That's not really a descending triangle, dude. I don't think so. That looks like a range. I mean, that's the highs are so close together. It's almost like horizontal, right, on both sides. You're rectangling kind of right now, making higher lows. So you're showing accumulation, Robert, a lot of it. And we could even do this if we wanted, which we don't have to. What is that? I mean, what does that look like to you, dude? Come on. We just... Oh, what? Huge ascending triangle, too? Maybe? A lot of white space. That's why and we have a left shoulder. So why call it something when it might look more clear as something else? You get it, man, right? And if you sold off, don't break below like 28 cents because there's a upsloping support here. Okay, hope that helps, man. This is beautiful, dude. Very intrigued by Zerk's Ox Connect. Wow. Value, man. There's value here. So much value. Been devastated. It's been absolutely murdered. But it's showing that it's coming back to life. Or it's going to try anyway. Man. Alright, let me see here. Are you sure it's Sophia? Because I'm typing in Sophia like you said, and it's not showing up at all. Oh, Clayton says, do you reckon Bitcoin gets past 8,600 this weekend? Sorry, dude, it's too late. It is the weekend, Clayton. It is a Friday, and we are past 8,600. So, yes. 100%. Yes. And thanks again, Mr. Ether. So, thank you, Robert. Thank you, Mr. Ether. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Canal. Kind of like a cluster there. Bound by Hatred, thank you for the 1. The 2s. 2 super chat. Thank you, dude. So I can't analyze Sophia because you typed that. Holy crap, dude. Zerks!
Speaking of ZRX Connecticut Act.
Connect. Thanks, Bobby, man, for the literal ZRX contribution. How beautiful, man. That's fun, man. That's a lot of fun, dude. Thank you. Kudos, man. Tip War Connect, Julia. Those are days of old, man. That's like, we live in current time now, right? So, Frank, sorry to hear that. Possible 88888888 screenshot today, maybe? Maybe, man. Maybe. Dang, it's already 6 o'clock my time, dude. I want to go throw some darts tonight. Chris, with $500, gonna be tough, man, to get 50K in a short period of time. Almost impossible without leverage. Bound by Hater says, Mitch, you've been extremely helpful, reaffirming or making me rethink my TA. Thank you. Well, dude, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's all about, dude. Push ourselves. Bernard's going all in on Bitcoin, selling his wife and house. Alright, man. Might be lonely. With all that money, dude. Money's not everything, is it? What's up, Alex McCartan? Ryan's Coins just says, dude. How about?
Bruh.
No, we haven't looked at Litecoin. Nah. Let me go to Bitcoin and save my data real quick. I know I feel pretty good about what's going on. Like, I'm not getting any crashes, chat. None. No browser crashes. Usama, awesome. It will be like a, you know, again, 28 cents, I think's like that the lowest risk area, but I don't know if you'll ever get back down there, dude, straight up. Oh, you meant ascending triangle? Gotcha. Today is tomorrow. Tomorrow is yesteryear. Lee Plot, get it right, man. What is it, King Logan? Class silver, Bitcoin is king. Over 50% market dominance for all cryptos. That would be safer for you for your main investment. I mean, like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna tell you how much I have ever, but like, I'll tell you my largest holding of crypto is Bitcoin. And I think that's just natural because, you know, it's just I've compiled more Bitcoin than anything else over time. So
Hello Mitch, what scanner do you use for stocks?
well, I used to use TD Ameritrade or Thinkorswim, more specifically, but I just have a watch list now on TradingView. I have a bunch of different watch lists for different, like, you know, currency pairs, Bitcoin pairs, US dollar pairs, right, and stocks, like just indices or, you know, individual stocks, man. You create your own watch list, man, and then you just hit the space bar on TradingView. When you have your watch list up, that's how I scan: spacebar, 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 augment, spacebar, augment, spacebar, right? Did I ever get the Bitcoin you sent last night, Kirk? I believe so. Was it via Streamlabs? Oh my god, man. Was it? Okay, were you Kirk? Yeah, I got it, man. I got it. Yes. Can I give analysis on how other Bitcoin rallies have started? Yeah, I can just tell you. I mean, I know exactly. I've done it a billion times. Dude, the last one was we had a huge breakdown. It was a big sell-off, just like the sell-off we got. But then something happened. We capitulated pretty much, and then we like had a huge recovery, and then we went sideways. Created a range for 8 months, and then after 8 months of range boundness, we kind of double bottomed at that lowest point of our range, and then we had a huge break to the upside and just blasted through the, like, from the bottom of the channel all the way to the top of the channel or range. We then blasted through it and then ran like straight up, and then, I mean, a huge pump, and then pulled back like hardcore FOMOers got killed, I'm sure, with that wick. But then after that, for 5 months after that 8-month range bound trend, we formed an ascending triangle, and it was an ascending triangle continuation pattern, and the ascending triangle we had was it was a reversal pattern here. So the last bull market and this bull market both started with an ascending triangle, which I think is spectacular. Now the one way back, like 2015, that one was like huge. That was like literally 5 months large of a pattern. That's like the size of like the moon of a pattern. Huge. And the one we had here was only a few months or something. So no, it was like a couple months, like 2.5 months maybe. And that's it, dude. So yeah. So that was to answer your question, Kirk, man. Sorry, I didn't see that. You lost a lot yesterday because of MTH, Usama. Well, that's an S-coin, man. Big S-coin. Pump and dump. Telegram. Susceptible to being manipulated. Hardcore. Like, I'm just like, why put the money that you earn, you work so hard for, into trash like meth coin? Mithril. Okay. Thank you, Frank Kazaban. Appreciate that, dude. Whoop, there goes on my chat. How do you determine your stop loss or loss prevention on darts? When I throw darts, there's stop losses in darts, throwing darts. I aim and throw with my left hand. That's it, dude. If you don't want to take any risk, invest in XRP. You're risking opportunity cost. That's for sure. The amount of time you put, the amount of time you wait for XRP to do something. And think about the money, like, just parked there doing nothing, right? I haven't had a PC freeze midstream in a while. That's true, Eric. Yeah, I haven't. But I have had, when my browsers were crashing, I was getting a lot of instability. I was getting all kinds of errors. And I could tell my PC was freaking out. It was like trying to freeze, and then it like stopped. Okay, so those malfunctions I was having, where I had to turn off my computer and turn it back on, I guess it got better in regards to that started happening last week. This past few, not like the past few days, couple days have been okay, but like the past 5 days before that, instead of freezing, it does freeze. Like it starts out like, oh god, my OBS is frozen. I can't see myself move, right? I'm just frozen there, and then it like fixes itself. So I don't know what happened, man. It's so weird. It's got to be just all this software stuff, and they just must be patching and ruining things, and then fixing things, and then ruining and fixing again, right? That's what it has to be. This is a bearish bat pattern. It means you have an impulse down, then you rally between 38% and 50% of the way from X to A. You rally 50%. So you're good. You met the criteria for the pattern at 50%. Then you sold off 88% of the way. That's criteria. You can sell off between 38% and 88% of the way from A to B. So we did that. And then we pivoted with a higher low, and we've rallied all the way up to the PCZ, which is the pattern completion zone, where from X to A, you've retraced 88.6% of the way. This is where one would take a short if the conditions made sense. I don't think that it would make sense to be taking a short here because the trend is bullish. Okay, the trend is extremely bullish right now. So it's not as low risk as you'd think, because if Bitcoin explodes to the upside, running stops could occur, where if you have a stop loss, it may not get filled. And so then all of a sudden you're stuck in a short position on Bitcoin while it's literally doing what Bitcoin does when it wants to. Does it just runs up to 9,600 in a day or two, and then what? Your shorts, you're going to get liquidated, right? Blow up your account. So I'm just saying, like, though one could go short here. And here's the other scenario. Say it does top out here and we sell off. But then we sell off and we only hit a 38% retrace. We hit like 8,400 when we bounce off of it. The pattern's complete. It hit kind of a target of, it definitely would hit a target, right? and then it rallies from there and never stops and runs again because the trend's bullish. Just like the example, the old cipher that actually played out. It was, look, we were in an uptrend. The trend had reversed, but we had a bearish cipher. We hit that PCZ. We were off by, I think, like $5, and then we sold off to a 50% retrace from your low to high. So the pattern completed. It worked out. The bearish pattern was good. But it doesn't matter because after it gets done making its weak move, look where we went after. Okay, and look, we even talked about bull pole, bull flag. Jeopardy night. Remember that? See ya. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a bearish harmonic pattern that is just really a grand scope of where we could run with the wave analysis XABC and then D, right? We hit the PCZ. So so those are scenarios. And then another scenario is we just run past this. We keep going and validate the pattern after we exceed 8,800 if we did. And then there's another pattern called the bearish crab. And that would require a 161.8% retrace from the high to low, meaning you exceed and you hit 100% retrace here, and then you run up 161.8% of the way. It lines up literally perfect with your next overhead resistance. Okay. For now, 88.6, you're good. You've only gotten a little bit higher on no candle close. 52 minutes left on your daily candle, man. Sorry, someone asked to explain it a little more, so I did. Don't get mad at me, man. So that was for test 8961. Let me know if that helped, dude. Oh my god, man. I just keep losing all my chat. Yeah, I got you, Kirk, man. Thank you. All right, Jean-Francois Samard, how you doing, man? Good luck on ZRX. That looks so promising. It's got all the makings of a potential varsity athlete. We know that. Thanks, Claire. Glad you like The Dead. It's good music. You miss the Matic people? Yeah, dude, it's such a joke, man. Like, that's like why I treat, when people talk about these S coins all the time, I'm like so jaded by it. Because it's like, okay, come on, dude. Josh Glover, man. Oh my god.
Just supporting the channel, bro.
Charles Glover, man. Thanks so much for the 75 big ones, dude. Holy crap, man. Thank you, brother, man. Means everything. And I know that's not your first, second, third, fourth, fifth contribution, dude. Thank you, man, so much for all the support. Means everything. People like you are the reason why I can keep coming back, man. Thank you, brother, man. God. Fantastic. Hype in the chat for Charles Glover, man. Oh, yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Let's get a sub spike, a like spike. 865 people watching. Let's get 865 likes. While Bitcoin, well, breaks overhead resistance from July 2018. Beautiful, man. Break hook and goad off of it. So amazing, man. Pretty much, Julian. Pretty much. Yeah, Graham. Well, good luck telling people. Good luck, I don't know, convincing people. Big triangles. Thanks, Mobius. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I think software and them updating things. I mean, again, I did get fed up and I reported a ticket to TradingView and I haven't seen any problems. Not one crash since I reported that issue 1.5 days ago. Lightener Kev, next target. We're at it. We're at the next target. I mean, after that is 8750 and 8800, right? The next like small overhead resistances, and then you've got after that like 88, you know, 80. Well, that's one. The candle high close 89.46, then after that 9100 with the wick. So thanks, Mobius man. Well, couldn't have done it without y'all. Okay, 12K subs, man. We did it. Let's get a 13 now. Thanks, Julian, man.
I'm long on Bitcoin like Sir Mix-a-Lot. Long and strong.
Long and strong. Let's go. Hi, Desert Man. And you also just said, well, didn't just say, I think you said a minute ago, so the bearish bat may not play out. Exactly. There's a higher likelihood it won't play out because it's a bearish pattern in a bullish trend. Okay, and the fact I think that we just showed tons of confirmation right here of sustaining prices above an overhead resistance. I think that's very good. Bullishly engulfing on the 4 hour. If we break and close by Sunday, 8,800. If we stay above at 8,800 or above it, dude, that's a weekly bullish engulfing candle. That's extremely strong. That's like a head fake sell-off, right? Where we had a huge bearish engulfing that then right after tweezer bottoms and bullishly engulfs. Crazy, man. And it all started right here with the bullish pin bar with the divergence or convergence, whatever you want to call it. Did a video on it, talked about it, man. And had this pattern plotted right here, okay, when we were down here. And here we are, man, at the PCZ. Gotta love it, man. And, you know, there's Larley's Dragon, too. But, you know, the thing I found out is, just reading a little bit more about the Dragon today, is like, the Dragon's pretty much considered a harmonic in itself. Alright, it's like, see, and I'm not really still that familiar, but I know, like, the Dragon's more like XABC, or, sorry, it's more like ABCD. It's like 4, okay? You can use that pattern. I can pull it up some other time. I want to investigate it more, get more learned with it, more confident, and practice it a little bit more before I start trying to teach it. I always try to do that. So we'll get back at the Dragon at some other point. Okay. Was this an overcorrection on Litecoin, Sergio? No, it's just money leaving Litecoin, most likely going into Bitcoin, taking profit into another asset that is primed to move up. Mitch King, I don't think he's saying 14K Bitcoin first or 14K subs. I mean, probably 14K subs because, like, there's no such thing as a real pullback on subs versus Bitcoin that could pull back, right? So, you know. Phil Calfee says thanks for the explanation. First time hearing it. Awesome, man. Yeah, dude, harmonics, if you're going to get in harmonics, please master Fibonacci first. Really, you got to get behind it. And the best way to do that, I think, if you don't know about Fibonacci and you want to know about Fibonacci, I'll send the link right now. It's my video. It's on my channel. And it's under the education tab. It's just called Learn Fibonacci. Up your trading game. Alright, this is my link. If you want to learn more about Fibonacci, that's where you go to learn more. Alright, it's an entire 16-minute video on Fibs. Thanks for the 844 or 884 people tuned in right now. Y'all amazing. I'm just behind on chat, dude. It's hard to manage and keep up. What's the Chernobyl donation amount? $3.60 or 3.6 Roken. Not great, not terrible, you know. Holy crap. Sir Mix-a-Lot. What do you mean? High Desert Guard. What is Sir Mix-a-Lot? Exactly. Clearing the catch worked. Jason, I don't know, man, because it crapped out after. No, Ryan's, no. So Jon Snow. Getting to this chat, man. Dude, I've been live for 2 hours pretty much now. An hour and 50 minutes. I went live early too. So we've got 45 minutes left till the daily. So I don't know how I'm going to make it to the close. Any opinions on buying Bitcoin on Robinhood? Well, I don't think you actually own Bitcoin if you buy it. Now, you might make gains and you can buy it and sell it. I guess trade it. I don't know why it'd be any different. As long as you can set up stop losses and limit sells, you should be good. Right? It should just work like everything else, but I don't think you literally own Bitcoin itself. I mean, the only way to truly own Bitcoin is having it in cold storage. That's the only way to really own it. So, you know, owning on exchange, you're always, you know, at risk for potentially losing it. Because it's those keys. If you don't have your keys, you don't own Bitcoin. You can own a contract that says you own Bitcoin, and, you know, it's fine, but it's not the same. Ruby Lively, you've never done so much TA as you have done today. Is that good? Could be a good thing, right? A pullback on subs is when people unsub. King Crypto, yeah, well, I'm not doing St. Jude's scams, so I don't have to worry about that, man, right? Whoop, there, my PC just froze right there. See, it's really unstable. Yep, it probably freaked out on your side. See, that's that instability I'm talking about, where in the past, it would have just frozen completely. I'd have had to restart my computer and all that, but it's fine. You work so much, you have no time to trade, you only hold XRP. Are you a dang fool? Why doesn't it move much? Recommendations, diversify? Certainly diversify. I mean, that's not financial advice, but dude, come on. Really? What are you, like, all in on XRP only? That's just, why? It's, like, what's the point? Why be all eggs in one basket on an asset on an extremely unregulated, manipulated, infantile market, right? What's the point, dude? Of course, one would diversify. One would want to diversify. But, you know, why is it not moving up? Dude, no demand. Not enough demand. Not enough buying pressure. Okay. You finally got a whole Bitcoin? Who's that? It's lost on my chat, man. I can't find it now. Of course. Oh, M-Robbie finally got a whole Bitcoin. Now you need to play with. You need one to play with. That will take a while. Alright, M-Rob, well, that means you have a goal. That's awesome, right? You have a goal. So when you have goals in life, it's very easy to accomplish things. But when you don't have goals, you say, I got a whole Bitcoin now, I don't know what to do now. So it's good that you've established what you need to do next. And that's what we all need to do. Everyone needs to know, like, you know, if you're unhappy in life, what steps are you going, what steps do you have to take to become happy again? But then a lot of times it's like you need to identify what's making you unhappy, because a lot of times we don't even think about it.
Good work. You're the best.
Thanks, Mobius, man.
Dude, when you busted out the dragon chart a while back, I was feeling strong disbelief. Like, this dragon formation is a joke, and I doubted the TA. Lol. Sure enough. Blowing my mind with accuracy. Thanks for the info.
Is that a join?
Hey, a vision things like 420.
Not great or terrible.
Can you please take a look at HOT USDT please, comrade?
Of course, comrade, man. Thank you so much for the 3.6 rock, and not great, not terrible, man. Thanks so much, man.
I hold my Bitcoin in a vault at Coinbase. Is this method pretty safe?
Don't they use Ethereum Classic security or something like that? I can't remember how they do it. I mean, yeah, it's probably safe, but again, dude, some centralized institution is holding your crypto, so that's like kind of defeating the entire purpose of owning crypto for real, right? Like, you own the cold storage to have that satisfaction of knowing no matter what happens, if Coinbase goes under tomorrow, or they're a scam and they're all going to jail, they're getting indicted because of crazy stuff, you know, you're going to be okay, right? Because you don't have that Bitcoin in storage there, right? It's in a you know, a ledger somewhere else. Like, go build out a freaking vault underground or something, you know, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, like in your basement or something. You can easily, it doesn't cost that much to get someone to come in and dig up the ground, and then you put a vault in, or you do it yourself, whatever. But I'm just saying, if you don't physically own it, You're always subject to lose it. Okay. And the same with gold and precious metals, man. It's the same thing. So, holy crap. Let me try and keep up. Let's see. Huh? What? Okay. Well, dude, I don't know. It's interesting. Doesn't really look that good, man. I mean, kind of looks like a rectangle, bearish rectangle, to some extent, or maybe it's like impulse down, maybe downsloping consolidation. Let's just anchor. Is it going to be a channel? Probably just a channel. See, it's like kind of a descending broadening wedge. They're kind of diverging if you see that. Pinpoint accurate on the touch points. But easily could just plot a channel here and be completely fine too. Daily. Oh my god, man. Well, see, the daily doesn't look that great. You're bearishly engulfing, but you're above the 50 moving average. As long as you stay above the 50-day moving average, you'll be okay. That's 16%. Yes, 16% of 1 penny, pretty much, is the 50-day moving average. Huge spike in negative Momo. Seems like you might, hey, you know, maybe you might retrace, you make a lower high, and you sell again. Look, if you're trying to get in on an asset like this, it's already had its fun, its run, right? So after this, there's no structure really. There's no divergence on significant time scales. It's not your best. You're looking for things that have not done this yet. And it clearly has had its fun. It's retraced probably 50%. Okay, no, it's retraced almost 62% of the way. But again, I wouldn't say it's exactly a bearish engulfing candle. It's kind of weird. It opened lower, which doesn't even make sense, but it did. According to this chart, you see it's not engulfing, so that just doesn't. It's pretty much a bearish engulfing candle. So, you know, there's no real support until like down here, man. All right, so these are probably lower risk areas. I don't think this is done selling off. That way, sure, it could rally, make a lower high again, and then sell off to lower prices. And that's normally when you get that daily bullish divergence, right? When you rally again, you lose all your negative Momo, maybe get in the green a little bit, and then you sell off again, and then you make lower levels of negative Momo, and you make bullish divergence, right? Look how much room there is to run to the downside if we want it on the daily. Like 47, it could easily keep going. All right. So yeah, one green candle to the upside. Congratulations, man. You're not really breaking out until you break 19.2% of 1 penny. Wow. Okay. We don't really know. I mean, yeah, you're kind of double bottoming here, right? Okay. Oh, all right. There's a little divergence. The reason why. Break the upside was right there. Bullish divergence on the RSI. Get it low. Same low, but lower low on candle low closes with higher levels of relative strength. All right, so that's maybe why you're reversing, but that's it. You just got a death cross in the 4 hour. So I don't know, man. This had a good run, and now it's impulse down and consolidating, down sloping. So if you ever break 19% of 1 penny, yeah, you might have a nice retrace, and you would just fib from your high point to low point to get targets up here. All right, we'll worry about that later. Okay, man. Here's Bitcoin. 8,694. Getting close to 8,700, man. We did it before. So much strength with 35 minutes left on this daily and 4 hour candle. Wow. Gotta love it, chat. Gotta freaking love it. Have I heard that song, I Like Big Butts? Of course, everyone's heard that song, dude. In the Western world, anyway. And probably even Russia. Have any Russians in here heard I Like Big Butts? 3.6 butts. Not great, not terrible. What's the indicator at the bottom of my chart? Max power is the relative strength index. Game of Thrones or Chernobyl? How do you... Game of Thrones or Chernobyl? Reality or fantasy? Chernobyl was so wild, though, it's almost fantasy, isn't it, dude? Sergio? Thanks, Fidel, man. Appreciate it. I don't know about that, but thank you for saying it. Can't you do limit buys, Gamma Bravo? I mean, sure, your order might not fill immediately, but if you just do a limit buy, would it matter? Yeah, doing a market order will always screw you, right? I mean, not always, but it puts you at a disadvantage and doesn't give you the best buy. So that's not really just Robinhood, though, man. Hey, Mitch just got in the chat and vid. Hope your day has been good. Hey, what's up? What's up, Ojai? Welcome, man. A lot of chat, man. That's right, Stephen Murray. ZRX doing things. It's much better to own crypto on a Coinbase vault than to not own any crypto. That's true, Bobby. That's very true, man. It's like I wasn't really talking crap about Coinbase vault, but right, like I'm not wrong either. But yeah, dude, Coinbase vault probably completely fine. But I'm just saying, you know, crypto is crypto. It's decentralized. It's trustless. You don't need a third party ever. Like, I don't need to ever, hey man, I got crypto, I need to go to Coinbase to get it, right? And that's specifically because people are talking about holding crypto for real, like for years, where you know you're just not going to sell it. And thanks for all the new subs today, like Dustin Butler. Thank you, man, for joining. Feel free, if you're a new sub, to say something in chat, man. I love hearing from new subs, man. How'd you find me, man? Henny coin, we lit. Henny house. Trader fam, how dare you, man? That's like saying the Fartley pattern, the 3343 entry Fartley pattern, right? Did I do link? I don't do things. I don't do link. I did not look at it today. No. It's down 11.25% for good reason, man. It was up like 75+% yesterday. So stupid. That's why FOMOing is such a joke, man. Maybe Bitcoin will keep on killing the alts. In the last bull run, alts topped on every swing. Are those days over with institutional money coming in? I'm not sure, man. Very tough question to answer. Respect the Chernobyl. That's right, dude. Julian, I know, man. Like, I watched Chernobyl like 4 times. And I don't know why. I think I'm just so fascinated by just that invisible death. That it's so hard to conceive. And it's like looking at the reductive thinking of the Soviets at the time, where they just had no idea. It's fascinating in the most definitive way of speaking about that word. Eighth rank mindset, new sub, looked for a Bitcoin live. Thanks. Well, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it a lot. Hopefully you're getting, I don't know, like, I'm over 2 hours into the stream now, so like I kind of pull back a little bit on my crazy analysis stuff that I do at the beginning. We go like all in early, and then we start tapering off from the crazy analysis towards the end. Am I afraid? I'm not afraid, Steven, of a double top. No, I'm not afraid of it. But we will be checking, man. We're here every day. So I think there's been a mistake. Did you say steak? No, mistake. Oh, see, now you got me all excited. Jean-Francois, I love it, man. TradingView, Chris Epperson. Well, that's what the guy said, Captain Happy, right? It was like pretty much what broke them, dude. What, 5,000 tons of boron? How much does that cost, man? Article. You saw an article that Russia is mad about the TV series? Oh, wah. You know, they retook Crimea. Okay, so they can deal with it. They take Crimea. We make, a pretty freaking nice you know, revisit of the Chernobyl event that occurred. Hey, maybe if they'd have been more transparent with all the information, then maybe it would have been different, right? But they didn't. They tried to hide it. They tried to like sweep it under the rug like it was nothing. So irresponsible. Eric, see, speculative question that we don't know. Like, I have no idea. And to try to say that I think yes or no might only lead you to draw a conclusion about that being the reason. So, right? It's just not worth. You don't have to think about it, man. It's whatever. Is the Litecoin halving even worth investing in? I mean, if it makes mining like twice as difficult, right? You'd think it would naturally go up, but it might take a long time, longer than you think. You might not be patient enough to wait. All right, big one, 87.14, highest highs of the day. All right, chat, 28 minutes left. We're going, we're running. We want 80. What is it? We want 87.55, the candle high close, some wicks. Then after 87.55, we want 8,800. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. And validate this pattern, please. As we kind of had foreseen. But it's okay, dude, because this pattern helped us really see the wave, right? This last wave is still going. And once this wave ends, then, yeah, you'll get a sell-off, a nice retrace. But it's gonna, hey man, we don't know when it's gonna end because it's bullish. A bearish pattern, bullish trend's less reliable. And you've never heard me say short this at the PCZ. No, because it's not a good idea. Yeah, Test, it's scary, but it's nothing like Chernobyl, man. Like, no, I mean, here we go, 87.35. Let's go, man. Let's go. Making higher highs. Here's your 100% retrace, 8,800. So we've already broken the 88.6% retrace now. It is time to move up to the 100% retrace. Again, 8,800. Show great. Just someone I learned from that does it for a living on the stock market. And it's the simple moving average is oftentimes used as support resistance in low volatility situations. So it lets you know where the trend is. 20, 50, 20, 50, 200 simple moving averages is what I use. Oh my god, ascending triangle on the 5 minute, man. Kappa. Sorry, I just lose all my chat like every time now. Oh wow, Logan. Alright, I'll take a look at that. Crazy, man. You can post it in stream chat if you want to. Other people want to watch it. Or just in general. It doesn't matter where you post it. Crimea is mostly ethnic Russians. Yeah, good on Brock. It doesn't matter, though. It's literally annexing a sovereign nation. Okay, so, and I'm only saying they did that, so we get to make an awesome recreation of Chernobyl, right? I think that's a fair trade, okay? So they can't get mad because they got the best part of the deal. They got, land. That, of course, I know they lost before, right? It was theirs to begin with, blah, 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 but it wasn't. Chat reading is really delayed. I can't help it, man. There's a lot of it. We're covering Bitcoin, we're covering things, and it's just how it happens, man. It's tough to keep up with all of it. What happens after 8,800? 8,850, and then 8,900. 87.35. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 24 minutes left on the daily. It's crazy. It's happening on a Friday afternoon, man. Saturday morning in Asia. Of course, we've done Ethereum Connect. Faith Fournier. Why is it stressful? What's so stressful? What are you talking about? Xerix doing things. Well, welcome to what we talked about. Yeah, I just can't help it, man. There's like a lot of chat, a lot of people in here. I'm trying to answer questions. It's not easy. Alright. Okay, man. So, let's try to go back to the chart. Alright, good news. Good news, chat. Ethereum's now getting a little bit stronger. It's moving up. It's bullishly engulfing. Very good. So it was like kind of, right? And now it's there, 265.41. Hold this. Completely cover your previous candle, the definition of the bullish engulfing candle. You hold this, man, you got a real good shot of running up to $273, man. Radio.
I always tip with Ethereum Classic because it gets received the fastest. Kings. Keep coming back, Lord.
Bruh.
Claudio, man, you hear that? It's the fastest. What say you, everybody? Every single person in here, what say you about Ethereum Classic being the fastest, man? Them fighting words. Ethereum Classic gang coming in, dude. It's an army. It's like the army of the dead. The Ethereum Classic army will come to destroy the XRP army. Are you scared? Don't be scared, man. Just let it happen to you. What's up, Brandon Green? Thanks, man. Sure, you gotta stay humble always, man. Because if you're not humble, Brandon, you will become humble. Get it? Right? So it's like, don't get cocky, kid. Here goes Vegeta Talks. Meh. I mean, we're still a few $100s off, so still, hey man, we still got to break that 100% retrace of the pattern, right? Which we haven't yet. We've only hit maybe like a 95% retrace. It's probably as high as we've gotten. That's only because we can't tip an EOS. You can, Mr. Lodig. I just don't know if it's going to show up on stream because their API, they don't update the API anymore, right? Zcash is slow. Bitcoin is slow. I think Bitcoin, it all depends on if you're using an exchange versus a wallet, right? I think those are different. Like, I think if you're like using like the Coinbase wallet and you're sending it, it'll be quicker than if you sent it via Binance or something, right? 87:30. 21 minutes left. Let's go, dude. Guess I'm sticking around. Been live 2 hours and 15 minutes. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're enjoying the Bitcoin price action. Amazing, man. If you are enjoying Bitcoin break overhead resistance from July again with a break and go confirmation. Let's get a sub spike, like spike. Come on, dude. What's up, Alex? D. Alex D. How you doing, man? De Pepe. Dude, we have Pepes in here. This is a Pepe friendly community. All right, if you have problems with Pepe, it is not the community for you. So if you can't handle Pepe, this is you right now. Okay, man. I can't believe it, man. All right, so this will be Pepe. All right. I can't believe it. We're dumping, dude. We're getting destroyed. We're in such a nasty downtrend, man. Oh my God. Dumping so hard. Kappa. We moon him, man. Dude, I don't know if we're going to get 88, because, I mean, remember, the 100% retrace is 88.21 or so. Kathy Connect, what? Sorry, a lot of chat, a lot of it, so hard to really get it all. 88 might have partnered with Nike, might have. Octoman PCs, they might have. Hey, all right, they might have. Let's go. What's up, Tris Kit, man? Again, good to see it. What's up, Sox owns you? Like Red Sox, White Sox. There are different socks, so you know. Pepe Coin is the fastest. Yeah, dude. People are saying I should reach out to Pepe Coin and get sponsored by them. I have Pepe Coin right here. Their logo. Be perfect. Kappa. Nah, I won't do crypto sponsorships ever. Like, I just won't, because of how scammy this market is. I will not have my name tied to anything really crypto. It's just, you can't get mad at me. Don't blame me for being prudent. Blame the whole market for being scammy, trying to screw you out of your money all the time, dude. Okay. Pepe will break you, man. Oh my god, dude. Sounds scary. What's up, XD, man? What's up, Mr. Delfino? Dallas 124 or 214, excuse me. Wow. I'm embarrassed. Mitch Coin? Yeah, there's Mitch Ray Coin. How's it doing? Anyone checking out on the Waves platform? The meme? YouTube's banning us? We'll see, man. Amazon taking Ethereum payments? Alex, how is it? There's no way, man. Share the source. Go to our Discord. Send the source. I think that sounds like a debating session. Shim Young, dude. Reading into the 5 levels of leadership made me feel really down and trapped. That's exactly my life changed, dude. It literally, that book changed my life because I didn't really know like why, like what was going on around me with leadership. Lately, you've just been frustrated at the lack of professionalism in your work and leadership.
Made my first trade today. Here's your cut, boss.
Stay-at-home dad, man. Congratulations, dude, and thank you for the $20 of Bitcoin, man. You just took profit. Hi. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Thank you, man. Wow. I hope you're doing well, dude. Much love, bro. Much love. Sorry, I was just kind of quoting a patron saying he's been frustrated at the lack of professionalism in his work and leadership, and that just like cemented the reality for me that I'm just in such a bad place. But outside the cannabis industry, all his work experience is relevant, and he gets paid well enough to live in an expensive place like Boulder. Just doesn't want to downgrade the lifestyle, just to upgrade his career path. But I don't know if I have a choice. Yeah, Shim Young, dude, when I read that book, man, that's when things changed for me too. I was just like everyone's like level 1 leaders. You maybe have a couple level 2, level 3 leaders, but for me they weren't local at all. So it's a great book though. I'm talking about the book is The 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell. Check it out if you care about leadership at all. If you think your boss sucks or is inconsiderate or threatened, or if he's really good, either way, I think you should read it because the way you look at people will change. Anyway, I was way off topic, but doesn't matter. What's up, Jason Bouchard? Thanks, man. The music is perfect. Gender neutral king. Excellent. What's up, Brigolinos?
Hi, Mitch. Third time I got to be a part of recent Bitcoin history live on your stream. You're always there for us. Can you review possible retraces you see from where we are, or if we hit 8,800 eventually? I split half on Bitcoin and half cash for retraces.
Thanks, Brigolinos. Yeah, dude, we'll take a look. Nutella, man!
Thy lord does not sponsor S coins as he has a binding contract with us.
That's right, Nutella. That's right. Hey, Nutella, though it is diabetes, in a bottle, a glass bottle, right? Maybe. It's still real and can't turn into an exit scam, right? Been around since World War II. Nutella, tried, true, proven. Dude, Nutella's been around longer than Amazon, Google, Apple. Shoot, man, things have been around longer than GE. Maybe not GE, but close. Someone back me up on that. Nutella Connect. Let's go. Right there. It's going right there, dude. I think I have it still. I might have deleted it. I don't even know if I have it. I can just add it. Let me do it, man. I may not even have it in my inventory, or not inventory, but my file anymore. Nutella. Of course I have it. I have everything in my... Alright, I'm just going to put it over my head. Okay. Okay, chat. So, hi, my name is Nutella. I will be doing your technical analysis today. And, yeah, dude. No S-Coins. No S-Coins, man. Sure thing, Lilacs. I don't even know what that means. Octomen's PC, okay. Wait, I was supposed to do something. Okay, you're saying, like, what would happen if we retraced at 8800? What if? I mean, the simple way to get your targets from that low, the major low of the pattern, to the high, wherever the top was, which we have no idea. So this is for pure education. This has nothing to do with what's really happening right now, okay? Because it's completely wrong right now. We don't even know if we'll get there. We might break it, exceed it. It doesn't matter. But if you ever, wherever you decide to top out at, wherever that is, you anchor from that low point to wherever the high is. And if it was here, just saying, then you'd be looking for a 38% retrace at 8,300, a 50% retrace at 8148, or a 62% retrace at 7978. That's where we could expect to run to. That's the golden zone if we topped out here. And that's all I can say, because nothing's happened yet. We have not topped out. All right. Stew, that's true, man, but it smells and tastes a lot better. And you can't, I guess, lose a lot on this crap. Anyway, I'm turning this off. We're good now, chat. Jarhead Connect. That's it, dude. Vintage Nutella throwbacks? Yeah, dude. All the way back. Heart exit scams, I guess, crypto stacks. I guess. If you're so inclined to call it that. Oh. There are no nuts in Nutella, are there? It's only hazelnuts. Okay, never mind. There's definitely nuts. Specific sort of nuts. Alright, man. Alright, 11 minutes left. I'm running out the clock for the daily, chat. 11 minutes till your daily candle closes and your new daily candle opens. Alright. Buy the dip, buy Nutella. No, don't buy Nutella, man. Nutella is diabetes. You don't want diabetes. I'm telling you, man. You just don't want to do it. But what's the point, man? Do I even have that anymore? Yeah, I do. Dude, you don't want Nutella, man.
One word diabetes, man. Oh my god. Diabetes word.
That's right, Xerox is being kinked. Why would you say sell your gold and keep XRP? Sounds like terrible advice. See, I don't know. Julia. Funny. You got me, man. I got debated. Oh, yeah? Sugar doesn't give you diabetes? Well, it's insulin resistance that really is what makes you be diabetic. But sugar is the root cause. Because that makes you create insulin from your pancreas. And then you create too much insulin, and then you're resistant. And then you need insulin shot in you. Ugh. Couldn't imagine that plight. It's so crazy too, because type 2 diabetes is an acquired illness. It's like literally from people. It's like from your diet. 95% of all diabetes, and then 5% of diabetes. I say diabetes, right? Is type 1, which is hereditary, genetic, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? But it's a chronic illness, right? You've done it based on things you've done in your life. Actions you've made is why you have diabetes. You are accountable for getting diabetes. All right. Come on, someone come at me and be like, no, dude, no, there's nothing you can do about it. No, type 2 diabetes. Like, you can't help it, man. Yes, you can. Okay, yeah, well, you know, sugar. Okay, what causes diabetes then? If it's not sugar, if it's not the way we ingest carbs, all right, carbs are digested and they turn into sugar, right? All of it, and that causes our pancreas to squirt insulin in our body. That is literally what happens. And you do that too many times, you're screwed. Is this guy alive? Y'all think he's still hanging around? Does anyone know? Type 3 diabetes? I don't think that exists yet, but it probably has something to do with crypto, right? Pancreas Connect. I'm sorry to hear that, Ace Man. Carbs. But sugar. Carbs turn into sugar. Metabolized into sugar. How do you reverse it? Exercise. Like, lots of it. I mean, try not to get it, but if you get it, man, you have to, like, deal with it. Like, you gotta, like, do the right things. Like, if you eat sugar, I mean, I'm not, like, a health guy completely, but I know how to not get diabetes. That's one thing I know. Dude, food is good, man. Some people are as addicted to sugar as I'm addicted to watching Bama lose to Clemson. Good one, Nick, man. Good one, dude. Well, sorry, man. If watching Bama lose to Clemson killed me, literally, like physically, I might stop, but I'll be okay, dude. Because it was worth, man. Watching Bama lose to Clemson, all I thought was like, dang, dude. Think about those 5 titles we've had in the best dynasty in the existence of college football. And arguably, it might be the second, only to Bear Bryant's dynasty. So, I'll live with a loss. You can't win them all, man. And you sure as heck can't create the best dynasty in college football either, very often. It's generational. If he hasn't been eating Nutella, he's probably alive, Steven. It's true, man. Excellent input, Jarrett Richards, man. Joseph Sullivan. What's up, Joseph? Joseph. What I think is with Litecoin, it's selling off. Money left Litecoin, probably to go into Bitcoin to move it to the upside. It's retracing. It hit a 1618 fib extension and up sloping resistance, and it made sense why it sold off. No big deal. Jean-Francois, is that true? Dude, it's hard to keep up. I'm just reading. Oh god, Artsy. I just lost brain cells from what you just typed. Type 3 diabetes coin T3D IEO on Cryptopia. Oh, good god. Put in P3D too. What do you mean if we don't break 8,800 and stay below 7,700? It's going to be very similar. I mean, stay below 7,700. What? What do you mean we stay below it? There you go, Anthony. Huso. Exactly. Wow. Hey, 8A, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, I'm just, like, hanging out. Like, I got 5 minutes left till the daily. I just wanted to be around. Been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes now, man. So, starting to be like, you know, focus. Oh, he's still around? Billy Dan, is he still around, man? Yeah, what? JJ Lord? Yeah, it was terrible. P3D is trash. Matic, trash. Don't say that, Pundy, trash. Don't say that, man. Harmony Coin, trash. Right? Whatever. George Sahib, yeah, great FOMO stuff. Yeah, well, remember, George Sahib, the Bitcoin pair FOMO started after Bitcoin began correcting. That's something a lot of people forget about. BTC pairs started making their all-time highs when Bitcoin was not at 20K, when it was down, like, making lower highs. What do you mean? Why is this retrace no big deal? Where? What, contextually? So what are you talking about? What? Oh, West Palm, that sounds like a lot of gibberish, man.
Can you talk about your BTC accumulation strategy? Do you have one? Are you bullish or bearish for the remainder on 2019?
Man, the fact that what we did here at a 23% retrace, very strong. Kind of double bottoming at our 23% retrace was very strong. Okay, so accumulation, man, we made a retrace, right? We made a major retrace from our low point to high point, and it was so strong. We're so bullish right now, until we're not. We're so bullish right now. We're only hitting a 23% retrace and reversing our price action on a double bottom, right? That's wonderful. Okay, so it's like kind of surprising that we never hit between 5,400 and 6,800 because that's the golden retrace. But it is not impossible for you to only hit 23% and run again. So normally you like accumulating at these areas for retrace, but we never got there. Never got there, man. And yeah, I'm bullish until look. Right now, I don't know yet because we could end up right here topping out, selling off, make lower lows, and it'd be a lower high than previous highs. The fact that we're like flirting with the almost pretty much the highest high we've seen of this year is very bullish. Okay, so we run up. If we hit 96 to 10,000, okay, what's going to happen when we hit it and sell off and come back down to 9,000? Right? Look for bullish divergence, whatever. Look, we had divergence here. At the 236, we had divergence, convergence here. Okay, areas to accumulate, right? When you retrace, like when you sell off and you retrace to fib nodes, look for coinciding variables at those fib nodes. This was a wonderful coinciding variable, double bottom, triple bottom with divergence, convergence on both oscillators. What's up, Chris? Or what's up, Cuh? That's what you say, right? Isn't it, Cuh? Bulls are in control, man. Yes. Bulls in control. Until they're not. I hope you're kidding, Crypto Stacks. I hope that's not what he's saying now. Yeah, Marty, exactly, dude. That's like my real middle name, dude. How'd you know? Can Bitcoin Cash get over 1,000 again? I mean, maybe, MJ. It might. Speculative. But what's the point of speculating? Why is $1,000 that big of a deal? Why does it even matter? Eight. We take pictures? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be doing that while I'm live. We got 7 seconds, chat. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, you look on the 8, sponsored by Diabetes, man. And Nutella. Okay.
Alright, a new day has ended. A new day has begun. Let us play the Jesus chimes. What a day, man. What a freaking day. Busting out. Breaking above old overhead resistance from July 2018. Again, let's go. Alright, Marty Griffin, how it going, man? Hope you eat well. James S., thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Glad you like it, and definitely glad you watched it, man. Thank you. Thanks for the 936 people tuned in. Dang, dude. And thanks for the 470 likes. Y'all incredible. It's 30 away from 500, man. It's beautiful, man. All right, so still right around that PCZ area, doing nothing. Shouldn't expect too much this weekend, but things have changed, man. This market's bullish. It's very bullish. Shout out to Badlands Chugs. Has he done a new thing? Oh, you know he has diabetes, man. Oh, God, man. Like... We'll see if he has one. I'm sure he does. Okay, so right around, we're 86.99, 8,700. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I had one a day ago. He's chugging BLK water with a cameo. What? I don't even know what that is. What is BLK? Oh, it's disgusting, dude. I'm looking for it when he's about to start. Okay.
Okay. All right. So basically, all right. You know, all you gotta do, right, is like, you know, before you do.
I don't know, probably better without music, right? I was gonna wait for him to start chugging, and then we'll go back. So we don't want to. Much rather be looking at Bitcoin be Kangs than, you know, Badland Chugs. He's taking his time. What's up, Dave and Bella Toy Adventures? Oh, we got 500 likes. Let's go! Hype in the chat. With Bitcoin over 8,700 right now. Black water is unfiltered water filled with all the minerals and everything water should have. Thanks for letting me know, Gender Neutral Kang, man. That was from Real Housewives of New Jersey. That's weird, man. Dude, he's just staring at it, dude. He's just been doing this for like 5 minutes now. Like, okay, here we go. Now we will watch. Tastes like regular water. That's so weird, though. It doesn't look anything like it. So it's really not a big deal of a chug. It's like he's chugging, you know, like mustard or something. Shoe Nice? Mr. Wick? It might be Shoe Nice. That dude's out of it, man. Come on, dude. Like, no one... Alright, he's opening another one. He's opening two. He's drinking two at the same time, dude. Content, baby. Look. Content. 325,000 views. Unbelievable, man. We never gonna get there, man. I think that's it, though. That was his recent video. I'm left wanting more, man. Especially after hearing that that black water is just standard water with minerals. You're partying down at the Dominican Republic, going to hit the mini bar to celebrate. Let's go, Long Ridge Crypto. Do it, man. Spin the wheel. The day is up. It's great. A new day upon us. Wait, don't do it, Long Range? I don't know, man. It's... You celebrate when good things happen, right? Super diabetes. Yeah, I thought that was type 3 diabetes, man. Folic acid is what makes it interesting. Which I know too much of that's really bad, but just enough's perfect. It's good. Does sugar cause diabetes? Carlos, read it and let us know. It's your homework assignment, dude. Chernobyl water, dude. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Alright, man. I don't know. Like, my focus, attention span, it just starts teetering off, right? The later in the stream you get. So again, 2 hours and 41 minutes now. I'll be live, man. Looking good, Bradford. He got his new PC today. Fantastic. What? Something's wrong with resort mini bars? Americans are falling sick? What are they doing, man? It's so weird. I don't understand how that's even real. Why is it just Americans getting sick? Is like everyone else immune to it? Too much freedom in our blood, man. Maybe it's a counter reaction to it. Kappa? Just capping. The answer is no, according to the American Diabetes Association. Okay, so I can go just eat as much sugar as I want, Carlo, and I won't develop diabetes, really? Okay. Sure, dude. I'm just going to start eating a bunch of sugar. Tons of it. And get it. Irwin Coffee? I'm coffeeed out, dude. I mean, Irwin Coffee's really strong, man. So it's like, you know, you gotta be careful. They are dying, not falling sick. Well, that escalated quickly. A day, man. The longest I've ever streamed, Frank Kazabon, 13 hours. 13 hours. What's up, Daytona Gamer? Good to see you, man. Where's the new money? Money just flows from alts into Bitcoin. That's what it looks like to me. Because the total market cap had not really moved at all. But Bitcoin dominance has exploded up like 1.3% in the past day. That's huge. I mean, that doesn't seem like much. That's a lot. All right. So it looks like money pulling out of Litecoin and other alts into Bitcoin. And maybe a little bit of newer money from the sidelines, but not really. Bootleg liquor might be the reason. Jeez, man. Okay. Well, that might make sense. But I figured you'd have something sealed, you know, like from a factory. That's what I'll be thinking about. A minibar will be thinking about, oh, here's some random bottle, a vial that looks like, you know, we're back from the 1700s. You know, someone put it together. That's right. For the low of Bitcoin. In a bear market, too. It wasn't a bear market. Everything in moderation? Yep. But I mean, it's like means to win. Like sugar, lots of sugar makes you become obese. Cindy, that does not sound good. And it's actually in the Dominican Republic where he is right now. That's freaky. Yeah, please don't do it, man. Don't hit the minibar. Yeah. Yeah, you overtax your pancreas with sugar the same way you overtax your liver with alcohol. Exactly. So cirrhosis or diabetes, take your pick, or don't pick either, right? Alright, so Bitcoin's not doing much, okay? But it has done very good things today. So you gotta be happy about Bitcoin. It's done great things this whole week, man. Past 4 days. Steady Eddie, man. Thanks for the $3.33, dude. Repeating course. Much love. King Hodl's up. Oh. Sounds like a lot of fun, man. Leaving America now, right? NYC people, that makes sense, dude. It's kind of pathetic, right? Because think about cost of living down there and how much money they charge Americans, right? So it's not like they're not making an absolute killing at those resorts. Those rumors are killing the Dominicans. Okay, well, there you go, man. Balance yourself with alcohol and sugar. All right, let's go. Hey, if you drink a beer, you're doing both, right? ingesting carbs and alcohol. The carbs metabolize like sugar, so it's like the best of both worlds. Or get an alcoholic cinnamon bun. Eat the cinnamon bun, dude, and get drunk. What's up, Mr. Christou, coming in from Aussie? Oi, oi. You pay a lot of money to drink some liquor from 1700s. Okay, dude, but you get what I'm saying, right? Never mind. Yeah, dude, Marty, that's me, dude, playing, man, in the background, man. That's me, dude. Alright, so, Chad, I think I'm going to get out of here. You know, I stuck around with you, again, like, pretty much close to 3 hours, alright? So, let's do a rundown. Contributions, Steady Eddie, Mighty Mushroom, Nutella-sponsored stream, Brookalinos, Therapist, thanks for the $1 super chat. H-Man, Anon, Aya Visions, High Desert Garden, Charles Glover, man, top Jesus of the day, man. 75 big ones, threw it down. Thank you, Charles, man. You're still there. Kills for a Living, Maha Freedom, Robert Bizarro, Bound by Hatred, Mr. Ether, Clayton Moffat, Jordan Varese, Mr. Ether again, Darren Golder, Rob R, man, thank you, dude, for the 40 today. Solta N, thank you. Coloss Mindset, Keenan Ray, Anon, Michael R, Kaval Arbob, Crypto Stacks, Anon, Kaval again, Chris Irwin, dude. Thank you all so much for the contributions today. Stay at Home Dad, thank you for the $20 of Bitcoin. Claudio, thank you for the $8, the 1 Ethereum Classic. And thank you, Mobius, for the $3.59 of Bitcoin. Bobby Randall, thank you for the 10 ZRX. And Kazuki M, thank you for the Patreon pledge. You 5 hours ago you pledged, and I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for all the support. And someone else. Am I crazy? Was that it? Did someone not? Did we not get those Jesus chimes? I know we did, dude. Hold on. I guess I'm crazy. I thought someone joined Patreon, but I guess it like is bugged because it's not showing me that it happened. I don't know, confusing. So thank you all again so much for everything. Gonna end this stream the way I started it. Okay. So really appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all are fantastic. Enjoy the weekend with your friends and family. Relax. Get ready for the next week at hand. I'll be back tonight. Assuming, look, if the market's not doing anything and I'm out, if I'm like downtown or something like that, I might not be back tonight. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do stuff. So just stick around. I'll keep you updated. So until the next time I go live, respect the TA.
I don't know how it happened. You got me spinning round for you to tell you the truth. So you can say I didn't warn you. I'm bad, but I'm good. I'll be so good to you. Hey, yeah. Oh, I'm on a roll.
Bruh.
She don't mind, gonna break her down.
Oh, it's good.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.